Hello everybody, I hope you're doing good today. This video may contain copyrighted images being used underneath Fair Use Act for educational purposes. It's August 23rd, 2017, post-launch. Oh, I'm sorry, the launch didn't happen. The rocket launch did not happen. Instead, we got more deception, lies, and fuckery from IPS. Meanwhile, he was never in Amboy, California. He was vacationing on the beach in Santa Barbara again, using the money he steals and lies and defrauds from his followers, who are such imbeciles they can't even see what's right in front of them. So anyways, yeah, I was over at Nathan Oakley's live stream the other day, and in there you're able to chat. Nathan doesn't block nobody. He doesn't have a whole bunch of Fepes defending him. You know, so I was in there, and there were a few Fepes in there saying a few words to me and back and forth. And then old Patricia, you know, Lady Dysfunction, trying to be the unifier, jumps in and says, "Can we all be nice and love each other and quit being mean? You know, we all have our differences, but we all need to get along," and all this crap. And then an hour later, IPS starts his live stream, and he takes my photo, and I knew this was going to happen. You know, I put the photo out there just so, you know, people can have fun with it. I'm not trying to hide my fucking face. I knew it was going to happen. So IPS is altering my photo and imposing it on underneath the elephant and I'm supposed to be jacking off the elephant. And meanwhile, here's Patricia, and this is just an hour later after she said this comment in Nathan Oakley's channel. Here's Patricia in there just getting a kick out of what IPS is doing with me. And that elephant photo you all seen. And she thought this was great and going on saying what a piece of shit I am and all this other crap. But do you see the hypocrisy here in this fucking group? These clowns? So anyways, I want to thank the subscriber I have that sent me a bunch of memes. This one's lovely, isn't it? The two little children getting ready to go off to their school. Their private school. Yeah, man. Thank you very much. So, let's move right along. We all know the rocket fraud didn't happen. Yeah. You know, in IPS, I never said this is CGI. Never once did I say this was CGI. I think you sent people to my page telling me it's CGI, hoping I'd make a video saying it is. But I never said it's CGI. I can see the rocket's real. It's you that is fake, IPS. It's you that is fake. Fake as fuck, as I like to say. Yeah, man, so let's keep on going here. We're going to switch gears here. Now, one day I was at Mark Sargent's page, and he was having this Flat Earth International Conference thing running, you know, his announcement. And I noticed this. ODD Reality. They changed his last name. Gee, I wonder why. So now, the media knows him as two different people. He gave his real name in his previous media interviews, and now when he goes to the convention, he's going to have a different last name. Gee, I hope the media doesn't find out about that. But just more fuckery here from the Flat Earth leaders, the so-called leaders. The leaders of deception, more like, because this is deception. So let's keep on going here, folks, because it gets even better. Just wait. We all remember this. Patrick had this interview with this lady from, what was it, Houston Chronicle. And the article's supposed to be coming out in 2 months. But it seems they just did another real quick article for the eclipse. Okay? Now, let's take a look at that article for the eclipse. And Patricia was supposedly the person who wrote this article. And you could tell this is not Patricia speaking. This is somebody else like Mark or something like that. And there's obviously some coded phrasing, coded wording going on here. I don't know what to make of it, but maybe some of you others do. But let's take a look at this article the Houston Chronicle did. Seemed like a hurry-up article they did just for the eclipse, because they're still supposed to cover their flat Earth community in another month or two, whenever that comes out from when they were at Patricia's house. So, anyways, yeah, first thing I noticed, 13 photos, yeah. And then here's Patricia. It's another nail in the coffin, quote unquote, nail in the coffin. Do you see the coding going on here? And it gets even worse. The globe is dying a death of 1,000 cuts, Steer said. This is another cut in the globe model. Who says that kind of shit? So let's keep on going here. You know, I'm going to say this again. We all know the media is corrupt. It's just an arm of the government. So all these flat earthers that think they're hot shit because they're going to the media about this is only doing damage to the flat earth community, because they're just belittling us. Because, see, this is what they do in every article I read. They get the crazy conspiracy theorists' comments, and then right after that, they inject the scientists' comments. Just like they did here. Scientists say the phenomenon is called selenium, whatever, is caused by refracting in the Earth's atmosphere. And then it gets just crazy. And you could tell Patricia didn't write this. She's too dumb. Perhaps when we have a solar eclipse, the moon is moving in front of the sun instead of like always behind it. Maybe the sun charges up the moon. We see the eclipse showing us two same size luminaries put here on purpose to cycle above us. Put here on purpose. So in other words, she's saying it's a projection. It's not real. It was put there on purpose to deceive us. So it's just utter nonsense. No good coming out of this. And oh, Patricia is just going around. She's telling everybody about this like she's so freaking proud. Okay, now, the lady that wrote this article is the same lady that went and interviewed Patricia Steer. So, I did a little digging on this Houston Chronicle writer. Didn't take much, neither. Let's take a look at some pictures. This is her, 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 this is her. All these are her, these are her, these are her, these are her, these are her. And you can see the little lip ring in these photos. She's got the little lip ring in her, all these photos. And this one, the same glasses. There's the lip ring. You can see it better in this photo. But what I saw was this photo right here. And when I clicked on it, it leads you to this article right here. Cornell Sr. smuggled heroin. Edited Cornell Daily Sun. Update. So they arrested this lady with possession of $150,000 worth of heroin in 2009. You know what? If it was a white or a black man or a Mexican in a fucking ghetto that had that much heroin on them, they'd be doing 25 years of life. But here, this lady is already out, and she's working for the media. So what that tells me is she has connections. Her family is connected. I'm not going to say the word because they'll get flagged, but you know who she's connected to. And obviously, this young lady here has somebody that's got contacts within the media. Because here she is working for the media now, 8 years later. 8 years after she got busted pushing heroin at her college. Just an interesting side note. So it just goes to show you nothing good comes out of the media. Nothing good comes out of these so-called leaders. Patrick, Mark, ODD, Jaron, and so on. Anyways, I'll leave the links below, and you all have a good day.